Hey guys, how's it going? Just waiting for some people to join. 406 miners in the house. Zaxon, how you guys doing? You guys want to jump up on the panel? Just hit that link. I think PA Patriot was here. Hopefully he comes back. Rusted, how's it going, brother? Hit that link. Get up on the panel with me. Rusted, I saw your mail call. It was awesome. I'm dead too today, man. I hear ya. $12 to $12. Wow. Long shift. Zach, how's it going, man?
What's going on, Travis?
Not much. How about you?
I'm good.
Good. Right on. What have you been up to?
Working.
Working. Right on.
Yeah, we went out for a pretty decent adventure Saturday. I think you commented on it or you watched part of it or something like that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Outlaw.
Outlaw, what's up, huggers? What's up? I'm just gonna do my intro quick, guys, and we'll get going with the live. What's up, Zach? How you doing, man?
Stir it up. I'm good, man. Organizing some dinner. Figured I'd come up and give you a little company till somebody else dropped in.
Sounds good. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks, Russet. Appreciate it. Yeah, you guys, you can jump up on the panel if you want. Congrats, 406, Stacy, for getting a new job.
Oh, 406 got a new job?
Yeah, I just started a job.
I forget what he did for work.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he works in a plant or something. Oh, Taylor Lumber.
Nice.
Yeah, so if you guys want to jump up on the panel, come on. Don't be shy.
Yeah, they'll show up sooner or later.
Oh, yeah. when they got a chance. I'm gonna do some of this nice red dirt that I got from Rock Butcher. So I'm gonna do some panning on that.
Nice. I'm so overdue on panning. Oh, you got some big dogs out there?
Yeah, I do.
What do you got?
So I got 3 dogs. I got a Husky German Shepherd, Akita Pit Bull, and a res dog. She comes from an Indian reserve. She's a mutt of everything, but mostly German Shepherd.
Man, you're a glutton for punishment. Those are 3 high energy dogs right there.
They are, yeah.
A husky's as a cat.
You got a cat? That's it?
No, I said a husky's about as trainable as a cat.
Yeah, they are, right? But they're loyal. That's the thing.
They are. You got property out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're fine for that setting. It's just in towns, when people bring them into cities, they just do not do well. It's not enough action.
No, they don't. Not at all. Rusted, get up on the panel, man.
Yeah, call in, Rusted. I saw he got some pay dirt in today.
Yeah, what's going on? Outlaw, get up here.
Outlaw's saying he's got to take care of his dog.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to take care of Libby, for sure. I get that. 406 says he's worked at a wrecking yard and disassembled cars and trucks.
That's what I thought he did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's all right. Lumberyard's probably a little better than a wrecking yard.
Yeah, right?
Cleaner, at least.
So you had a good weekend, eh?
Yeah, it was all right.
Nice.
We didn't go out looking for mine, but we wound up in a pretty decent one.
Yeah?
Had a heck of a time getting back out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just a lot of climbing, or?
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made. Oh, shit. Nice.
Yeah, 406. No more greasy hands and no more busting them when it's freezing outside trying to get something loose.
Right? Especially in wintertime, right? Hopefully he's inside now.
Nah, Lumberyard, he's probably outside.
Oh, yeah.
Either that or he's working by some giant saw. But
I did see PA in here. Was PA in here?
PA stopped in for a second. I saw him.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do some panning here.
All right. Yeah, PA's here. He's lurking.
He's lurking. Oh. PA, what are you doing? How you doing? If you want to join the panel, just hit that link. I'm just gonna. This is the first stuff that I ran from Rock Butcher, so we'll see.
Some of the guys were getting okay stuff out of that.
Yeah, Stacy told me to really like this red stuff. He told me to take my time on it because he got some specimens out of it. Watching Pearl Harbor. Nice.
So how's work for you today? Get it all done?
Yeah, it was steady. We had training, right? So, well,
Later, Pioneer.
see you later, Rusted. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate it.
Oh, PA says him and his wife are sick. That's been going around a lot.
Oh. So this is some of the, I don't know if you can see how dark that material is.
Looks wet too.
Yeah, it is pretty wet.
Yeah, so you can't even classify that easy. You're just gonna have to Throw it in there, start panning.
Yeah, straight to the pan. 406. Should I put some Dawn in this pan, or what do you think?
Is that your leftover water from last time you were panning, or you get new stuff every time?
Oh no, this is. I just use the same stuff. Yes, Dawn. Okay.
Yeah, PA. FL Thunder, Rob was messed up last night, and digging it back, Charlie's been sick for like 4 or 5 days now. I was just texting him today, says he was getting better.
Who is sick?
FL Thunder, Rob. He runs a real big Sunday morning show.
Oh, okay.
And then, digging it back, his name is Charlie. He runs just a show for laughs on Saturday night. I'm usually over there on panel. That's Saturday nights. It starts at like 6:45 my time.
Oh, okay.
But it's more of an adult themed fun show. Sunday morning's more of a not family themed, but keep it clean show.
Yeah.
They run a lot of giveaways. It's a whole lot of metal detectors, magnet fishers, people that'll go over there, but they're generally good people. Yeah, they're basically all good people.
Nice. Do you want to put their links up in the chat?
Most everybody knows them. Rustic goes over there. PA goes over there. 406 does. I can link them if you want them.
Yeah, yeah, if you can. Are you a mod or?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. And see, that's the thing. I don't know if I do it once, you're good, or.
You can change the settings to where it goes away after every show, or you can take them away after every show. I don't. As long as I reasonably know who you are, I just mod everybody. If somebody's a jerk, I'll take them off, or if I don't like them, I just won't mod them, or I'll throw them off quick. But
yeah, that's fair.
But for the ease of everything, for people to get along on the shows or whatever, it's so much easier to just be able to post a link or an email.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, look how dirty this stuff is. Holy.
Oh, it looked like it was going to be a nightmare.
I'm not doing the pulp yet, so the pulp is the really fine powdery stuff.
Yeah, I don't even get my hands on a lot of prospect pay dirt. Prospect dirt. I get all pays. That's just me though.
Yeah, I want to go down to some of those mines you're going in there, Zach. Man.
Oh man, you should see the vein in my second to the last video. My last video before the summer hit.
Yeah.
I would have to go through it and get the timestamp, but the vein they were chasing in there, one of the veins they were chasing, it looked so good.
Oh, see, that's the kind of stuff I'd love to grab and then just crush it up.
Yeah, if I was gonna make a pay dirt for sale or something like that, like Culver's doing with his Ghost Town pay dirts.
Yeah.
I would go out to these mines, to various ones, and get vein material, and I would send it out as, maybe I'd add dirt, maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. That's not what I do. But I would send it out as, hard rock mining dirt with gold added. That way, if you wanted to crush it, or if you felt like crushing it, there's a strong chance you'd find gold, because I go in a lot of gold mines, and that's what they are.
Yeah.
And then some people realize it, some people don't. Just because a mine wasn't profitable for them to run anymore doesn't mean there's not gold in it.
Well, that's just it, right?
Or whatever mineral, it just means that there wasn't enough for them to make money on. I think it's labeled my Sunday Explorer or something after a rain. I had a rainy day Saturday Explorer and I had a Sunday Explorer post right after that. That particular mine, I was wrong all the way through the video. I kept calling it a lithium mine. I got one letter in the name mixed up, and it sent me to a mine 100 miles away when I was looking at information, and I didn't notice. But that mine was producing 0.3 ounces to 1 ounce per ton, which Rock Butcher was telling me is at the time when that mine was open, it was barely profitable.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. 0.3 to 1 ounce per ton for a commercial operation, just doesn't pay.
No, yeah, that's true.
But from a hobbyist perspective, I mean, you look at what PA dug out there when he was in Vermont. That guy probably dug a ton of dirt.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't take too long for a ton of dirt to add up. Dirt and rock get heavy pretty quick.
It does, exactly, right?
I threw those two links in there if you wanted to. I don't know if you allow chat replay. If you do, it should come up in that. If not, email me.
Okay.
If you could get permission or you could claim it, and you think it was reasonably workable, if two guys went out to the mine and moved a ton of dirt for an ounce over the course of a weekend, that would be some pretty good pay.
That would be some damn good pay, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you're talking about $1,000 each for 2 days' work. That would be basically enough. You wouldn't have to work anymore. Not that $1,000 is going to take care of you, but it would certainly make you consider quitting that day job.
Absolutely, right?
Turn that into 5 days a week. That's a little bit of money.
That's a little bit of money, exactly, right?
Hello, Wrench. So yeah, if I ever did pay dirt, or if I ever do pay dirt, I would go out to my mine spots and grab the material from my mines, from gold mines, and send out. It's interesting looking stuff.
Yeah. Wrench, how's it going, man? Why don't you jump up on the panel? You can tell us about how the benefit is going and stuff like that. If you got any updates.
So yeah, I'm in a gold bearing area, but I don't prospect.
Yeah, and you know what? For some people it's just not their thing, right? Like,
no
worries, John. No worries.
Time, effort, reward. It's at this stage in my life, that's not what I'm into. I've still got kids, family, dogs, chores, all that stuff to do, and it's just not what I do.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I was just doing some research on one of those other mines I went to, or on that one mine from two videos ago. It was a gold mine.
It was?
Yeah, I go to a lot of gold mines. There's a lot of gold around here. Mostly around here we have gold, silver, copper, with a ton of barites. A lot of our minerals travel in barites around here. The last one I was on is on BLM land. The deposit's a shear zone.
Wow, this stuff is like hard. Holy.
Give me just a second. I'm trying to see if this one shows a yield per ton or anything like that, which it's not.
So the wrench says he's hurting today, so he can't come up, but that's okay. Everything's ready to roll. Just need more people to get spots. October 8th at 5 p.m. Eastern. Raffle begins at 5:30. It's $5 a spot. 11 spots for $50. Nice.
Are you real short on buy-ins, Rich?
And I'm assuming that's 50 US.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not finding the yield per ton, but it was a gold mine. It is on BLM land.
Zach, I'm gonna have to come down to Cali, man.
I could turn you on to some places. I know you got a few people buying in wrench, but I mean, you should have a pretty fair amount of buy-ins. That's a decent sized raffle.
Yeah. Got about 10 people bought in so far. That's not bad. Not bad. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll probably buy in.
Oh, you should. I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to cover shipping for any prize you get, or have it shipped to someone because you are Canada. You know, shipping's gonna be way more.
Yeah.
Out of country, you've got to take care of your own shipping. So you're probably going to want to find somebody you can ship them all to, and then consolidate and ship them up to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm donating some prizes, but I'll buy some spots as well. Wrench, I can't get Cash up here in Canada. But is there another way? Can I use like PayPal or e-transfer or something like that?
You said you have PayPal?
Yeah, I can do PayPal.
Yeah, I think he said he can do PayPal. If not, email me. We'll work through it. You can pay me. I'll pay him.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, he's got Venmo and PayPal. He says.
Okay, Venmo. Okay.
I'll be back in just a second.
Yeah, for sure, man. Ella, why don't you get up here? Get up on the panel. Or Stacy. Somebody. Get some more people up here. Thanks for hitting that like button, guys. I appreciate that. No worries, man. No worries. Appreciate it. Sounds good, James. Appreciate it. Yeah, this stuff, like I was saying, is from Rock Butcher. And it's very hard to pan. I'm trying to watch because I guess this stuff has a lot of specimens, but so I'm just taking my time, see what we get out of it. Definitely some interesting stuff, though. Lots of quartz in it, looks like.
Wrench, we told you that Kinky was some tough stuff. You were warned.
Where did you guys get that? Where did you get that kinky stuff from? Does anybody know?
Kinky pay dirt comes from Creed over at Nine Finger Mining.
Okay.
He sends this little tiny jar that contains basically a gram of really, really fine gold.
Oh wow.
It's not the hardest, but it's one of the hardest pay dirts out. The only one I've seen that the experts slow down on really is some don't finish is the double black diamond.
Oh really?
But it's on par with that. You'd have to watch a Vendetta video of how he does it, but it's one of the ones that is so fine in materials and everything that the best way to do it is dry pan it.
Oh wow. Well, here I'll open a bag of pulp. That rock. Have you guys seen the pulp stuff, or have you seen it, Zeb?
No, I don't know what the pulp stuff you guys are talking about. You guys say pulp. I think of ground up trees.
No. So this pulp stuff is like, I would say.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Happy birthday, man! Coming Out Swinging came in and reminded us it's his birthday too.
Awesome. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks, Coming Out Swinging.
I even saw that in the title and it just didn't click.
It's all good, man. But thank you. Appreciate it. Happy birthday, Coming Out Swinging. Nine awesome people watching right now. If you haven't smashed that like button, if you could, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, Wrench, a lot of people have just given up on the harder bags.
Thanks, Stacy.
I've seen a few of them that just couldn't get the gram out of it, and a couple of them just gave up and threw it in their tailings. They didn't care anymore.
There's lots of black sand in this stuff. Holy.
See, I don't know. I would have thought since those were basically bags sent in for assay that they would all been panned and organized and all that. How do they actually determine the amount of gold if they didn't pan it out?
Right? I don't know. I don't understand. Where's Outlaw? I thought Outlaw said he was coming up on the panel.
Outlaw's right there. He said he was next. He was probably choking down some dinner after his foosball stream.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Wait, you gotta use your left hand? I can't use my left hand, man.
Yeah, you got Wheelie Shiny Gold in here. He's got a pretty big channel. He gets some nice golds.
Oh really?
Wheelie Shiny, yeah.
Huh.
I saw one of his. He was up on a cliff, and I mean, he was pulling out some really nice pieces. Good enough that I wouldn't have posted them on YouTube.
Wheelie, I just subscribed to your channel, so thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
.406 Miner says it's for fire assay.
Oh.
I mean, it still doesn't make sense. Why isn't it burnt then? Did they, or melted then? Did they just get samples from companies and not do anything, or what? Oh, occasional outlaw said he wants to do the kinky challenge. 1 hour or less, no classifying, no magnets. Got to film it.
Nice.
Well, of course, Wheelie. I would expect nothing less. See, that's the American way right there. No matter who you,
we got lots
no
of
matter,
guns up here too. They're just hunting rifles.
no matter how you believe it started, Sam Colt made us all equal. Outlaw, you said that the Black Diamond was easy stuff. Did it blindfolded? The Kinky Pay Dirt Challenge, you don't see it a lot anymore. It came out a year or so ago. The Kinky Pay Dirt Challenge was you had to do it in 1 hour with no classifying, no magnets, and you had to film it start to finish. That was the Kinky Pay Dirt Challenge. And I think out of everybody who did it, like 3 successfully panned it.
And were there some successful people or what?
Well, Vendetta Prospecting did it dry. He did it in less than the hour. I don't know the other 2 that panned it in less than an hour. I would imagine, I'm just guessing, I don't know. I would imagine Flower Gold Wizards probably did it in less than an hour. But 2 other people did it in less than an hour, filmed. I saw quite a few people give up on it.
Yeah, it sounds like it's hard stuff to work with.
Yeah, I guess it was just very hard to do. Hey, Wheelie Shiny, I don't know if you're into that, but we currently have a donation raffle going on for James Culver here. I'm sure somebody can throw the link up. He got in a really bad accident. It's not going to be able to work for a while. So we have a bunch of donators donating pay dirts, and it's $5 a spot. So if you wanted to take a look at that, that'd be nice, or even shout it out since you're another rather large gold channel. That would be super awesome, but we're trying to help the guy out. It's on James Culver's page, but I'm sure somebody can link it.
I'll be donating 3 raw pay dirt bags from British Columbia. And then coffee mug with my logo on it and a sticker and a Latrap pen as well.
Oh, the Latrap pen?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now occasional outlaw who pans double Black Diamond blindfolded, he can't pan very well. He's a football throwing guy.
He's a football throwing guy. Man, this stuff is something else.
Yeah, Outlaw Foosball. Haven't you ever seen Waterboy with Adam Sandler?
Foosball.
That foosball's a devil's game.
Shit. Wrench just posted the link for the live. The link to the live raffle on the 8th. Yeah, thanks again for doing all that hard work there, John. Appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping in, Wheelie.
Thanks, Wheelie. Appreciate it.
Yeah, the raffles are always a ton of work. The organization behind them is ludicrous.
Oh, it is. Yeah. So, yeah, thanks again, John. Appreciate all the hard work you did for us to help out our brother, James. So you got any plans for the weekend coming up there, Zach?
Yeah, I'm probably going out. I just don't know where.
Yeah? You gonna do some 4x4ing or climbing or?
I don't know yet.
I don't know.
I'm looking at the last gold mine I was at. Might go back out there with my son.
Oh yeah.
He's a higher level of explorer than I was out there with before. I was out there with 2 of my girls, one of them younger, so I couldn't do super deep or dangerous or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't go super deep anyway, but when you're calculating risks at some point or in time, there has to be too much.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this pan seems to be taking forever. Holy crap. So Ranch says it's no problem. It was a little bit more hectic than he thought, but it'll be an awesome thing, which it is. He's got 24 prizes. That's awesome. A lot of prizes for a little benefit happening. We don't need safety. If anybody wants to jump up on the panel, just hit the link. Appreciate you guys hitting that like button. We got 8 people in the house, 14 likes. Man, this stuff is heavy. Holy.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all good, man. Just PAC says he's sick of sitting on the porcelain throne. That sucks.
Come on, PA. Can't be that bad.
Sounds like it's that bad. Sounds like you got like food poisoning almost.
How come we never hear your kids bugging you when you're on your stream? Do they just know better?
They're smart.
There you go.
No, they're all on their computers or electronics or something. Or watching TV, doing something that they're probably not supposed to be doing.
Yeah, PA's over there regretting buying that cheap toilet paper the last time he was at the store.
One ply. Jesus. Taco Tuesday, Wet Fart Wednesday. That sounds like taco time.
So you guys got another month or two before you froze over?
Yeah, it's starting to snow in the mountains today. It was snowing on the top of the Rockies. So
So what's that mean for you? A couple weeks?
yeah, probably about 2 or 3 weeks we'll have snow here. Um, I closed out my claim in BC. I finished working what I had to do, so I'm shut down for the season.
Yeah, Ranch, sharing community posts is a little harder, especially if you're on your phone.
I'm putting all my concentration into this. Sorry.
Yeah, Ranch, your best bet is to make a video that has all the information in it, a short video that has all the information, the dates, the amounts, the cash apps and all that, and put all that in the description too, so that we can share one video instead of the 4 or 5 that we got going on right now, because it just makes it easier to share. Right now when we send them to the link, it's not as easy to share.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Cannot get this stuff to move.
All right, that'll work, Ranch. It just makes it easier. What, you heard it on something, Ranch, or you just wore out already this week?
Back's kicking his ass.
He's out of cider, so he's in bed.
Gotta get some more cider there, John.
Outlaw says he's in the basement.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Culver did a short on the info. That one's
Jeff.
Hey, Travis, Zach,
Hey, how you doing,
Oh.
man?
doing good. You guys?
Well, trying to pan this stuff out.
Looks like fun. Looks red.
It is super red and super heavy.
Is that from? I didn't see at the beginning. Is that something from Vendetta that he got from Mars?
No, this is from Rock Butcher.
That's strange. What?
Rock Butcher. Right
Yeah.
on. He's where? British Columbia, right?
Ontario.
Ontario. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, how dare you mix up a province?
Man,
Everyone knows the Canadian provinces.
Everybody knows what they are. Come on.
I mess them up still.
I'm surprised you knew what provinces are.
Me?
Yeah.
I remember things. You guys got 4 provinces, don't you?
What?
Aren't there 4 provinces?
No.
Isn't a province like a state and there's like 4 of them across Canada?
No, there's British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia.
And those are all provinces, though, right?
What?
Those are all provinces?
Yeah, there's 9 provinces, 2 territories. Yeah.
Why would a country that has less people than one state in America need that many areas? You just call it the frozen place.
They just call it the frozen place. Yeah.
That's cool, man. Kind of reminds me. I was learning about Australia. They got like 5 states and 2 territories. So you guys have territories too. I kept forgetting that.
Yeah. The Yukon and the Northwest Territories.
So low populations per capita there, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
See, they're actually sustainable. They could feed themselves off of their land and they wouldn't starve.
Oh, exactly. Except it's all on fire right now. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Missouri. Our northern Missouri. Our skies have been cloudy on the news at night. They say it's from the fires.
Oh, from north. Yeah, from northern.
Smoky. I should say hazy's a better word. PA's in John's Hole. I don't even want to know what that's about.
So I got some really, really, really fine pieces there. Right, you can't even see it probably, but
No, that doesn't even come up.
yeah, it doesn't even come on. So,
But that's what the kinky pay dirt is. Those would be like kinky pay dirt pickers.
yeah. What do you guys think? 15 minutes left? I'm not doing another pan of that stuff.
What are you running? Just 1 hour?
No.
Woo!
That was something. Holy.
Was that a tap out, dude?
What's that?
Did you just tap out?
I tapped out. Yeah.
That's some good shit there, man. Woo!
Oh man, that stuff's hard. That stuff's hard. Yeah, and I got a whole whack of it left.
That'll keep you warm during the day.
Oh, that hole.
Will.
I saw that hole, John. I saw that hole that you guys dug out there in Vermont. I see what he's saying.
Are we talking about the PA's hole again?
That they went bathing in.
PA's hole is a popular subject.
PA, his hole is just everyone wants to talk about PA's hole. That's a thing.
Not me. I'm moving on.
406 really wants me to try this teaspoon of pulp. Okay. I don't know if my wife's listening, but maybe she can grab me a tablespoon.
Tablespoon of pulp for what?
I just want to show you guys what this pulp, what's called pulp, how fine this stuff is.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll open the bag. All right. I'll just put the pan here and you guys can see basically what it is. You see that?
So that's like talcum powder or something.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Wow.
It's bad.
Well, Wrench and PA are arguing about whose hole it was. Apparently, Wrench named his hole the PA hole, so I guess that's who's got permission to be in the hole.
So there, if you guys can see that, that's the powder. That's the pulp. Yeah, it's like flour.
Where'd you get it from?
That's from Rock Butcher as well.
So he crushed it into pulp, whatever
Yeah.
it was. Right?
It just floats on top of the water, basically.
Interesting.
Yeah. 406 says it's minus 200 mesh.
Mush is a good word, though. Well, it doesn't really even get mushy, does it? If it's all just floating, does it get mushy? More soap.
More soap.
406. That's great. More soap, dude.
More soap. Is that, you want more soap than that?
Yeah, bring that bottle of Dawn. He said, get serious with it.
Get serious with it. There you go. That should be pretty serious.
Woo. Bros and hoes. Rockin' H.
Jeez, I think most of this just in the water.
Is there supposed to be flour gold in there or something? Or is it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But that's what Alberta's known for is flour gold. So I'm used to panning flour gold.
He said you're okay. He said you're fine.
Sounds like I'm panning a slushy. What? Jesus. That's horrible. Yeah, I want to get on your picks. I'm going to send you some.
Good luck, man. I mean it too.
Yeah.
You said you wanted
I
a
will.
49er hat?
Huh?
You like 49ers hats, you said, right?
Seahawks.
Oh. Culver was saying you wanted a 49er hat.
Night,
What's up?
PA. Hope your
Good night, PA.
hope your hole feels better.
Yeah. Man, I hate it, man. So once in a while, as you get older, PA and I are both in our 50s. Man, just eating the wrong thing at the wrong time will mess your guts up. I hate it. Be careful what you eat, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, man.
See ya, John.
Like, did I just did all of it just go out of my pan with one swish? Seriously? Maybe I didn't have enough in there. Oh no, there's black sand. Oh, look at that. John, is John out here too?
John said he's going to stop at Benzo's. He's off to bed.
All right, John, thanks for stopping in, brother. I'll be
PA
in touch
went to
soon.
bed.
I'll see you on your live on Sunday.
Zach, did you pan your saddlebag?
The second one, no.
Oh, okay, cool. It's one of them bags that's good for just putting on the shelf, man, and having.
Oh, does that mean you didn't put any gold in it?
Man, you're taking my joke. Quit it. I was going to say to John, because he's always joking about shelf bags and all that, I want to say, when you guys are going to do that, tell me so I don't have to put up gold in it.
Yeah.
406, I didn't have very much in there.
Yeah, no, I didn't pan that one yet. I felt bad when I panned your first one because that would have been a really good one to let my younger daughter do with me.
So this one is fun. She can do it.
Well, I saved the other one because she really likes the rocks. I mean, she likes gold too, but she really likes the rocks. And I felt bad doing the other one because they weren't home. And as soon as I dumped the bag out, I saw the rocks, and that would have been a good one for her to do with me or her to play with.
So this one's similar, but more northern Missouri river rock rather than the Ozark stuff. This is from a little farther north, where they're more from 1/2 inch to 2 inch, more rounded river rock instead of that. I don't know that Ozark rock was okay, but some of it was too creaky, too much creaky, streamy, small stuff. I wanted some interesting, bigger, rounded river rocks in the pay dirt. And if you don't mind, Travis, I'd mention I still got a few bags left of some what I call occasional outlaw saddle bags, half gram and 1 gram, reasonably priced. So if anybody's interested, shoot me an email.
Yeah.
How much you selling them for?
45 for the half and 85 for the full. Man, they're heavy pan bags. They're fun for the whole family. I put cool, interesting things in there, little surprises. So I feel like it's a real fair bag. That includes shipping. I got the shipping.
Right on.
1.5 to 2 pounds of material with some goodies and the gold, and it's just a fun bag.
Nice. I just got these.
You're in Canada. Shipping's going to be different, but we'll figure it out. We'll work that out if you want one.
Yeah, I'll probably grab one off you.
What you got there?
These are just my new bags that I just got with my little sticker on them.
Oh, really? Well, we may just want to have maybe trade bags or something, man.
We just might have to trade some bags, yeah.
Shit. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Didn't you just get some shipped up to Rusted, Jeff?
Pardon? Yeah, so when I shipped up to Rusted, it was, I think, 23, if I remember correctly. But and I don't know if it was weight or not. I went with the priority mail, flat rate envelope. I think it was a couple pounds of pay dirt in the bag, or a pound or two. I don't remember. But it was like $22-23 for Canada, for that part of Canada.
Now, what'd you do? What'd you do to ship the dirt over? What requirements did you have? I mean, you just recently did this, and a lot of us come up with things we heard and said. What did you have to do to ship the dirt?
So check it out. I've sent to Australia and I've sent to Canada. That's my 2 foreign countries so far. Australia, no dirt. I sent coins and I sent the gold taped to the coin or the flat gold. What do they call that little flat gold stuff? Those quarter-gram flat pieces. I forget what they call it. I'd send that. Canada, man, I just sent the bag typical and normal. I taped it up to make sure it wouldn't get busted open, extra seal at the top, double bagged it, and sent it off. It did take 10 days, but he got it safe and sound.
Nice.
A bag of pay dirt. I didn't have to take nothing out of it, and it cleared customs just fine.
Huh.
See, so that's what you'd want to do, Travis, if you were going to order some dirts up to you, or if you wanted to collect gold or larger gold or whatever, you'd want to get your dirts collected, whether you're going 2 or 3 people or 2 or 3 from one person or whatever, and have somebody ship them up in that flat rate box, just absolutely stuffed.
I tell you what, I'll send you up a stuffed bag of obviously whatever gold we want to trade back and forth, but with some really cool pay dirt, Missouri, northern Missouri, River Rock, and some other stuff I'll throw in there, man. That'll just be it'll be a nice fun bag. I don't think you'll be disappointed. If anybody ever is, I always offer a refund.
Well, I was just telling him that because all of our international people have a lot of trouble getting in on anything we're doing over here, and all of our stuff is better, as far as the raffles, the prices, the pay dirts, all of that, than what everybody else gets. It's just they kill them so much in the international shipping. So if the person was trying to get stuff shipped up there, it's really advantageous to do it all at one time.
Agreed.
If somebody was going to take the time, you know what? Hey, you could ship me your 2, 3, 4 things. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble.
Yeah.
See, my kids are grown and gone. The only attitude I get is from Libby.
Yeah, but if somebody did that and did all their stuff at the same time, it really helps those other people out, as well as it spreads the love. Because the UK guys, they really get donged on pay dirts. I don't even think they have anything good. Canada guys, they don't have any good sellers that I know of.
No, we don't. And that's what I need to find is I need to find somewhere I can buy the gold to add to my bags.
See, what you're going to want to do, depending on your investment price that you want to do, you're going to want to buy a 5 or a 10 gram bag and have it shipped up, or talk to Jeff. Jeff's already done it. To where you could get 5 or 10 grams sent to you in one package, just to get the ball rolling and see if there's actually a market for you to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's going to take a while to warm up anyway. It's not like you're going to say, hey, there's pay dirt for sale and everything's going to be beating down the doors. But, if you sell 10 grams of gold in half-gram bags in a month, that's pretty good. And, obviously we all want the best deal as possible, but being up in Canada, you're not nearly as limited as the American sellers are. You can have a little lower ROI, and that's okay because you have more work. You're getting them the bigger gold. You can have a 60% or something like that.
Different dirt, interesting, different dirt. Different material to go through.
Yeah.
Well, even at that, he could get different materials from the U.S. all day long. We're all somewhere different. Canada doesn't know what a desert is.
But what I'm saying is, for me personally, if you had like some gold from wherever, we all buy and sell our gold from each other. And I found out a lot in the last month with my experience buying and selling gold, either through bags of pay dirt or wholesale, both ways. Interesting facts I've learned too, and gained some knowledge that to the point where I can speak on it without being a fool. But like if a guy like you had a bag of pay dirt for sale and it had half-gram, 1 gram guaranteed or whatever, I'm not worried about where the gold came from as a panner, as somebody, as a hobbyist having fun. Yeah. I'm looking for, maybe this is something different that I don't see every day from Canada. Like this northern Missouri stuff, I panned my own bag. Man, it is a little different from what Mike sends me or Big George or whatever, because it's Missouri River Rock and all that. So
Yeah.
If I have to pay a little more shipping or a little less ROI for a bag from Canada, I'm okay with that. That's just me personal speaking.
Yeah, a little different stuff from different areas. Yeah.
Absolutely. Right. And there's not a lot of guys up here doing pay dirt either. Right. So that's the other part. And like in BC, we've got different garnets and gemstones that you guys don't have down there. Right. So that's where the different areas come in. Right. So,
Right. And I'm a coin stacker too. I'm a silver stacker type of amateur at it, but I have collected some stuff. So I like to throw that shit in my bags. There's some stuff you might not suspect. I'll throw in there just for fun, just in case you want to do it with the kids or whatever.
yeah.
And it's there for them. But the gold's there too, guaranteed. And it's going to be fun for you. But, you know, the kids can have a good time with it also.
Right.
Then I have the capability I can make up, you know, if Wrench wants something that's going to take 6 days to pan it, man, I can make that up too.
Yeah.
Stacy, you're saying give him some rock butcher stuff? What do you mean?
Yeah. Put some of that red rock butcher stuff in. That's from Canada.
Woo!
Man, that stuff is hard to pan. Holy crap.
Make sure you go through all your rocks that were kicked out
Yeah.
and really check those, because you might have a piece of gold in that rock. That's I went through almost like one piece at a time.
Really? Hey?
And that's how I found my 2 specimens. Yeah.
Like the quartz stuff?
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Is rock being is gold being stuck? And hi 406, how are you, brother?
Good.
Is gold being stuck in rock limited to one specific rock, or can gold stick in any rock? What's the
well, now you put me on the spot. I'm not a geologist, so
I'm just curious if anybody knew that, because I'll be paying the material and I'll find a rock and I'll be like, man, I'm saving that to crush it because that might be a damn speck of gold or a piece of gold. I just want to know.
Yeah.
More times than not, it's in with quartz.
Okay, makes sense. It makes sense.
Because I can hang on just 1 second.
Yeah, that's the only way, Jeff, that I've really seen gold as a specie is in quartz.
Me too. It was.
But
So
yeah, he's got a quartz piece here.
that is freaking awesome, man.
Hang on, 406. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't. It's hard to tell. Is there visible gold in there, or maybe?
There's lots of sparklies.
But as far as, hey, I can maybe crush this, and maybe there's something in there, maybe.
Oh, there's gold in this. Yes.
That is so freaking cool, man.
Yeah, this is off one of my claims. These were just rocks that had, you can see it's been rolled down river.
Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't been able to find this quartz vein yet, but there's chunks of it all over the place.
Wow.
And it's got all the holes, the vugging, where the sulfides have rusted out.
Dude. Man,
Here, let me get a flashlight. It might be better.
What part of the country? Where's he at?
He's in Montana.
Oh man.
He's just south from me.
It washes it out. Oh, well, there you go.
Man.
See the iron and the holes?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Dude. Yeah.
Stacy, how come you haven't crushed that up yet?
The heavies, man.
You ever tried to break up this much rock in a dolly pot?
I know, man.
It's a process, process.
Yeah, I got some out that I've crushed, and I found some gold in it.
Yeah. So what you're saying is, when I come down there, we're gonna go for a little hike and try and find that vein for you.
Oh yeah, it's uphill somewhere.
It's uphill
Not
somewhere.
sure where.
Awesome.
James Culver says mostly quartz on the gold. He said he would have 406, he said, man, I'd have had to bust that up a bit.
Oh, I got like about 30 pounds out on the porch.
Oh, wow.
Well, and here's another one we get.
So, man, I found out some interesting facts about selling gold. Oh, that is even cooler, man. Wow. So is that like, was that bedrock or what am I looking at? Shale?
We don't know either. Well, Rock Butcher has said this is like the cap material of where the quartz has pushed its way up through, and this might hold gold.
Oh,
But we call it brain rocks.
well, yeah, look at that. Hey, like that is that's a beautiful rock, though. Holy.
And then there's this banding here is barite.
Oh yeah. Wow.
So, yeah, it's kind of cool stuff.
Yeah, it is cool stuff.
I'm starting to really like the rock hounding part of this stuff I've found 5 months ago called pay dirt and prospecting. It's kind of when I was digging up that rock off it's called the Little Fishing River up here north of where I'm at. Turns in Creek River area, not far from where Jesse James was born, actually. But I was like, man, I would have never really gave it two thoughts until the last few months. Now when I see rocks and I'm digging it up, I stop and I got to look at everything. Like, man, what happened to me?
Yeah.
Wow.
We have, just below from where we're digging at, there's some old Chinese workings there. It's like hand stacked rock walls.
Yeah.
One side's like 9 feet high, and then there's like 20 feet, and then on the other side there's like 4 foot high walls.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's like up near our claim on the Wild Horse. There's old Chinese diggings there, and actually in the early 2000s, the Chinese government came to Canada and exhumed the old burial grounds of the Chinese that were there and took them back to China.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stacked rock walls around here. I'm not sure they were all Chinese workings, but I get to see a lot of stacked rock.
Where we're digging at right now, we're up above all that. We think that's where they were. They had a dam put in across there to hold the water for their sluice boxes.
Oh yeah.
So we don't think there's any. We don't think there's been any workings besides what we've done.
Oh wow.
Have you gone on your USGS reports or mine data or any of that 406?
We've done some of it, but there's.
Are you on a PC or are you on a phone right now?
I'm on my phone.
You must not like your phone.
Where'd he go?
Yep.
Why is he mad about your phone?
I don't know.
Man, so my cousin, 406, my cousin moved from Oklahoma to Idaho. He's gonna retire up there. He's in his 50s. He's a fly fisherman. And he sent me several pictures of these areas, of these rivers and streams up there that he's on fly fishing. It floored me, man, because as much as I love fishing, the first thing I thought of when I saw those pictures of where he's at is prospecting. And he sent a text today and said, an army couldn't drag me back to the Midwest. I'm staying here forever. He's out there fly fishing, and I'm looking with the inside bin thinking, man, I'm going for a visit.
Right? And Idaho's got tons of gold, man. Tons of gold.
Zaxon, I got that link. It's going on my tablet there.
All right, I'm gonna throw up MindDat too. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but if you go on MindDat and you look in your area and you change the layers, you can change the layer on the MindDat, and it'll show you all the mines around the mine where you were working. those are the two I use when I'm hunting down mines. When I'm going mine looking, I use those, and then couple those with Google Earth so I can plan my approach and escape. I say escape, I'm not doing anything illegal, but I can plan my approach. But both of those work very, very well. The map locator is not quite as good as MineDat for finding the mines, but the map locator, you can choose different years, because what'll happen is as the years go on, they start omitting mines from the USGS maps because they don't want you screwing around with them. They want to leave them alone. So on the USGS, you can go back to a map from the 80s, from the 70s, from the 60s. You can go to the 15-minute and the 7.5-minute maps, and you can find maps that are labeled as tunnels. If you find something in the 60s that's labeled as a mine, it's probably a pretty good mine. But
we have a mining school here in Missoula, and we hit the college library and hit a bunch of the old mine reports and prospecting reports and all that in that area. And we have a big claim above us and one below us too. So, and this was kind of in between, and nobody had claimed it up. So,
yeah, you still can. I got another site I use for claims. I don't use it that much, but those two right there, you should be able to find all the mines you're wanting and enough information on them to figure them out.
Okay.
Do you think I can use that MineDat in Canada?
MineDat probably. USGS maps, I don't know. You'd have to click, or you'd have to check. Let me. I'll pull up the USGS right now. See if it works in Canada. The problem with the USGS is you have to find your area, and then it breaks everything down into blocks. Like, what are you closer to, Edmonton or Calgary?
Calgary.
All right. It breaks everything down into blocks. Then you got to click on the block, and it'll give you the option to buy it, but you can view the PDF free. That's just how it is. You can download it and view it. So the USGS isn't doing anything up there in Canada.
No, it's not.
But down in the US it works very, very well.
But it's actually a really good mapping system for all the rivers and stuff.
Yeah, the USGS, it just it's US. It doesn't work there. MineDat, I'm sure, does Canada. Let me figure something out. Give me a second. I gotta troll it.
No worries.
While he's doing that, I got to ask you guys. 6 months ago, I came across pay dirt for sale while looking for a metal detector on Amazon. And, I saw gold pay dirt for sale and can get it shipped in. Did anybody else, do you know of, come across and get into this that way, or start with a certain guy that's on Amazon and on YouTube a lot?
Most of us started with Klesh.
Okay, that's who I'm talking about. I found it on Amazon. I was looking for a metal detector, and I saw Klesh Gold pay dirt. Pay dirt shipped right to your doorstep, and that caught my eye. Anyway,
Klesh is all right.
Klesh makes a really decent show back when he was doing the pay dirt reviews.
I got no problems with him.
And he makes an okay lower ROI pay dirt. The problem with Klesh, and where everybody's developed a problem with him, is in his reviews, if he knows somebody has a better pay dirt than he does, he switches his gold pay price from 24 karat down to 18 karat to make the returns on his bags look a little better. And he acts like nobody notices. But his main problem is that he's not super personable with his subscribers, although he has his little subscriber day or whatever. He's not super personable with those. And so most of us already had a little bit of a souring on him from that. But then he tried to badmouth Vendetta and Miller in one video, saying they were selling magnetic gold, which is where all the magnetic gold jokes come from.
Right.
And he got all this gold and said that the person he was buying it from said they got it from Vendetta and Miller. And as far as the gold people go, anybody who says they got a bad a bad bag or a low ROI bag of pay dirt from Vendetta is lying.
Yep.
Those are facts. And Miller doesn't sell pay dirts. Miller rarely sells a pay dirt
Very rarely.
to his Patreons, and they never even make it off of his Patreons. He doesn't sell amounts like this guy had. And when he was called out on it by all of us in the community, in his comments and everything else on it, he would delete our comments, ignore us. He had responded to a couple of us, but it just wasn't a good response. And he didn't issue a rebuttal like, hey, you know, I said this came from Vendetta and Miller. I don't know. And he never did that. So it really lowered his standings in the eyes of the people who do gold pay dirts regularly. Does he have a bigger channel? Yes. Does he actually run a relatively interesting show when he was doing something with pay dirts? Yes. He's well spoken. He's clean. Everything like that is very nice. But is he the kind of person that fits in with the community and he's a team player? And the answer is no. He is not.
Well,
he made mistakes.
I don't fault him for that. He's a bigger channel and he's probably got a lot of shit to cover. So yeah,
he does. He does. But he didn't need to drag a good seller down with him. That's
right.
You know the mistake he made, because I think at the end he said, I think he kind of covered on the fact that he wasn't trying to say Miller or whatever. I think his mistake because the guy's ex-Army guy, I'm an ex-Army guy, so I always like to give him the benefit of the doubt because of the training. But here's the issue. He should have never took the word of somebody else with the bag. Didn't he get that bag? Somebody said, I got this bag and it's got all this in it. I would have never even considered that. But in the end, my point was I found gold pay dirt through him looking for that. But I will say this because I can speak about this knowledgeably. I accumulated a lot of gold in my safe in 6 months to the point where I needed to sell an ounce of gold. So when you first started, if you watch some of the videos, not only Clash, but others, Miller, I'm not sure, I'm not going to speak on because I don't remember. I don't watch his show that often, but I will say this. I saw a number of people say straight face to the camera, you can resell your gold to vendors like me for 24 karat value or real close. A number of people say that. Most of them are full of shit because I put them to the test. I took a bunch of pictures and I sent out all over and got a bunch of bids.
One thing with Kalash is you have to have over 5 grams before he'll even talk to you.
So I sent out pictures of a batch of 15 grams, a pile of it in a pan on the scale, laid out nice, nuggets and everything, all sectioned up, beautiful gold. I sent 15-gram pile to a bunch of people. Everybody was like, well, I do this and I'll do that. And nobody really wanted to do anything but judge it off the picture. And people we've spoke about and people we haven't said, man, I would give you that price if you had more gold or chunkier gold. So the deal is when they say those things like 24 karat value or close, it's not the whole truth. And here's why. I got it in writing. Jeff, if you had more gold or if it was bigger gold, you could get those prices. But on what you show in the pan, you're going to get this, this, and this. And it was lowballed even after that. And the reason I know is because I finally got a good damn deal. Somebody who sent me a chart and showed me what to expect and was honest and true to their word. I ended up selling them 15 grams, that 15 grams, and I got 57, I think, for the flour gold, and then on up through my nuggets up to like $70 a gram for the bigger stuff. And they sent me the chart. I have it all here in writing. I have
I already know
everything.
That was a good deal.
Like $62.30 a gram average. You know, I sent 15 grams, I got $9.50 back, and they covered the shipping.
Yeah.
That is fucking fine with me. I call that close now. That was close, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good.
That was good.
Flash in the panel, give 100% on bigger nuggets. But the smaller stuff, face it, everybody has finer gold, and finer gold's easier to find comparatively. You know, you find more finer gold than you will nuggets. So So your
for premium
doesn't hold nearly as much value. That's why these sellers have 100% ROI bags, because they're quite frankly just trying to get rid of all this fine gold that nobody wants. If they sell it for melt, they're going to get a quarter of the gold because it's got impurities.
But that thing about vendors like me will buy your gold back from you at 24 karat value or close is bullshit.
Yeah,
99% of the time. I went and found out so I could be honest about what I speak. I've bought and sold it now that way, 2 different ways. So
I've never sold any, but I've seen other people doing it, and you're just not getting that kind of value out of smaller gold, and you're better doing a pay dirt run and selling it.
I got offers from averaging from 54 a gram all the way up to 62 and some change a gram. Obviously, I sold my gold at the 62 and some change, but I had offers from 54, which I call bullshit lowball, all the way up through there. And the bullshit lowball came from that Army vet. I didn't see it coming, but it did, so it made me think.
Even 54 a gram isn't that bad. You know, what's a gram right now? Like 59?
It is when you got somebody offering 62 and some change. It's like, man,
I know, but I still wouldn't hate on 54 gram that much. That's not that bad. You know, if somebody comes back at half price, that's bullshit.
That's a greedy bastard, 54 gram.
Yeah.
I mean, it's if everyone else had came in at 48 and he came in at 54, he would have been the hero. You know,
that's an unreasonable circumstance, man. Come on.
It's just you got a better deal, and that happens. I wouldn't hate on him for that. 54.
And I got his permission too. I got permission. I did get verbal and written permission from John at Flash in the Pan to mention his name. He gave me that 62 and some change, a rear fair deal. He sent me a chart to show me what to expect. When I sent it off, he checked it out on 5 different $1 million scales. I knew I had a figure already in my head because I knew what I sent him. When he sent back the offer, it was within $5. He paid for the shipping. It was in my bank account in 3 days. Solid MF and dude.
Yes,
nice.
In my opinion.
And he puts it in live chats and everywhere that he'll pay 100% spot on. I believe it was 14 mesh and bigger.
He don't like flour. He's gonna get you on the flour. 55.
No one likes flour.
Man. He's real fair on the nuggets, you know. He's real fair on the nuggets.
Yeah, 406 Rays is saying, I like flour. I mean, I
like flour. Gold's gold to me.
I'll take flour gold.
Yeah, I don't care.
Gold to me too. It is to me too. I like to find gold in all classifications. I want to find a little here, a little there, all the way through. I make my bags up that way where a guy will find a little piece or two plus 10 and then some minus 10 and then on down through. You know, plus all the goodies. I want it to be, I want to have fun with it.
And that's what makes it fun. Nobody wants a bag that's going to take 2 seconds. You get 3 nuggets, then you pan for another 5 hours to figure out that there was nothing but one speck in the smalls. That's just what makes a good pay dirt.
Yeah.
You know why some vendors sell them bags that way? In talking to a few of them, is because the more difficult bags, when they have a money back guarantee, they get bags sent back. They pan it and find the gold. It turned out better. They might as well just send gold people can find freaking easy, and they don't have to deal with that shit. That's just a part of it, but it is in their thought process.
Well, it is. You know, they got X amount of unsatisfied customers who don't know what the hell they're doing.
Right.
One of the things that was happening to them, and I'm sure it still is, was gold was getting bought with stolen credit card numbers. Well, some of the fast shippers, like Vendetta, I'm not saying this happened to him, but some of the fast shippers will get your gold in the mail in a day or two. By the time the credit card came back as being a stolen credit card number, the gold was already in the mail. There's nothing they could do about it.
Right.
You know, it was on their way, and so they just lost out on that.
Culver's right on too. He said all Coloradans aren't like that.
Yeah, I called him on that one. I said, yes, they are.
I know a lot of Colorado people, man. They're good folks, good people. Going up there in February. Can you prospect in? I wonder, prospecting in the winter with snow on the ground is probably it's probably a pain, ain't it?
It ain't real fun.
Yeah.
That's a good way.
Up here, the ground's frozen, so I can't even
Well,
throw.
next question is, where are you going?
So
Yeah.
here's my thought. It's no big deal. We go skiing every year up in Colorado. So this year it happens to be Winter Park. So we're older. We only ski 2 out of 3 days. So we're going to ski Friday, go F around on Saturday, ski Sunday. We drive home Monday. Well, that Saturday, I usually just go goof around in town. This time, because now I've gotten into this, I want to go somewhere and dig up a couple of buckets worth of pay dirt or of material and bring it home.
You'd probably be busting ice.
That's okay. If I can get a couple of shovelfuls of something into a bucket or two just to come home and have a little fun with it, man, that's all.
Yeah.
You might be able to get down into what's that famous creek right down in Denver?
I would think, isn't the gold more north?
Oh God, what is that? It's what is that creek that Kalesh always goes on?
Oh,
Clear Creek. Clear Creek. Because down below in Denver, you could have a foot of snow, and then 2 days later, you got green grass. So you might be able to get down into Clear Creek and get a bucket or two.
So we're going to be up in Frisco and Arapahoe Basin area, or north of there. We'll be up in Frisco County.
Okay.
James Culver says Arapahoe Bar.
Yeah, Arapahoe Bar, yeah.
Is that public accessible where I could drive up in my Tahoe and jump out and shovel up a couple of buckets full?
You might have to do a couple 100, 200-yard walk, maybe.
Okay. Man, thank you guys. That is awesome to know. I'm glad I asked that question. Snow skiing and prospecting. Woo!
Don't go on Colfax Avenue.
In Frisco? Or
no, in Denver.
Oh, yeah, we don't stop in Denver. Well, unless my buddy wants to stop at the rec store at the shop, get a little something for the slope, we'll stop there.
All right, gents. I'm gonna call it a night.
We get to
get some food and see the wife, and yeah. But thanks, you guys, for coming up, having this great conversation.
Hey, Travis.
Appreciate it. We'll see.
Thanks for having us, Travis.
No worries. Take care, guys.
Send me an email with those pics, and I'll talk to you about pay dirt.
Sounds good, Jeff. We'll talk soon.
See you guys. See you,
Later,
406.
guys.
See you, Zach.
Yep. Later.
See you, everybody.